intense, 300 reps, up close and personal, shadow boxing basics, workout. Hello, Earthlings. Ultraviolet Ronald from the Bronx here. I want to get right into it. So the first thing we want to do is just simply punch, all right? Get them shoulders loose and get into that rhythm of your weight shifting from left to right as you are doing this. Just get comfortable. Don't have your chin up in the air. Just start thinking about what it is that you're doing when you're in the ring or outside of the ring. All right, so tuck that chin. All right, now from here, we're just gonna go uppercuts. Just getting the shoulders loose and getting the body primed and ready for what it's about to do. Just loosen everything up. Think about why you're here and what you're trying to complete as you get through this. Now we're just gonna get into the hooks, just nice and loose. Just throwing your arms out there, nice and loose, nice and loose. Not wild, controlled, tight, and we're good form. Controlled, tight, we're good form. Now just putting everything together, putting everything together, putting everything together. All right. Now we're just gonna bounce around. Just get loose in the stance, all right? So the stance kind of looks like this here, but I'm up close and personal. So we're just gonna bounce around. Get nice and loose. Make sure those elbows are in. You're tucking that chin, and you're getting ready for the task ahead, all right? Now, the first thing we're gonna do, which is the most important punch when it comes to distance management, controlling the pace of the fight, and of course, knowing where you stand when you're trying to land a power punch, which is that jab. So we're gonna get nice and stable now. You're nice and loose. You're gonna throw that jab straight out from the elbow and not from the shoulder and from the cheek, because you don't want to telegraph your punch. So it should like this here, just like that. All right, again, and we're gonna throw 25 of these in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember, this is intense. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right, now we're gonna throw that cross. And when we throw that cross, it's coming straight from the cheek. You're gonna make sure you're rotating your hips to maximize the power. All right, so everything is rotating into that. And if you need to pivot your foot, pivot that foot. But you're gonna think of the first 2 knuckles landing on your opponent, right back to the face. So if you like this here, we're gonna do 25 of these in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right, right back. Now we're just gonna keep those hands up, thinking about defense. We're not counting these reps. Just think about defense. Think about opponents trying to throw a jab, punch towards your head like a haymaker. You're just defending. All right, just loosen up your arms. Think about defense. Just bring your arms up. You're rolling with the punch coming in your direction. Just bring your arms up. Let's go. Loosen up those arms and get ready for the second phase. Okay, just loosen up those arms. All right, just think about defense. Tuck your chin. Tuck your chin. Tuck your chin. All right, right back to it. Now we're gonna do the jab cross together, and we're gonna total 30 reps. All right. So each one counts as 2 reps, but I'm gonna say 1. So when we get to 15, that's 30, all right? So we're gonna start in 3, so you like this all together? Right back to the face. 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, keep the elbows in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, that's 80 reps. We're gonna loosen up the shoulders again. So we're gonna make sure your head breaks that center line and you're rotating your hips to that direction of the line you're trying to break, okay? So you're breaking that center, rotating my hips, and my shoulders slightly turn that direction while leaning forward. All right, so we're just gonna do this, loosen up again. Just focusing on that defense, loosen it up. All right, of course, keeping those hands up, just loosen up, all right? This is intense, we're gonna stay in the movement, stay moving. Get that blood flowing, okay, loosen up, loosen up. All right, now, the next punch we're gonna do is left hook, all right? We're going to do 20 left hooks, and you're simply just gonna throw it out right from where it is. Your rear shoulder retracts, and that slingshots your front hand to maximize that power. And of course, your hips are rotating, okay? So we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, again, just thinking about defense. All right, just moving. All right, you're always thinking about defense all the time. After your offense, you're always thinking about defense. So I'm rolling left to right, body going in a U-shaped motion as if there's a rope in between me, and I'm trying to go underneath that rope. So we're just rolling, loosening up the body. And of course, going back to that defense, rolling, rolling. All right, now we're gonna get to that right hook. Right hook, same vice versa as that left. Make sure you pivot that foot because it's gonna feel a lot more awkward otherwise. All right, keep them shoulders in. Keep them shoulders down. Keep them elbows in and tuck your chin. We're gonna start at 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, right back again. Keep them hands up. At 120 reps, keep them hands up. Just thinking about defense. You're stepping back, boom. Keep them hands up, move your head. You're always on the defense, all right? Right after you punch, you're always on the defense. Just keeping that body loose and limber, loose and limber. All right, now the next punches we're gonna get into is a left uppercut, okay? We're just gonna do 15 lefts and 15 right uppercuts. So you're slightly gonna dip to that left, body's kind of square, and my arm, as you see here, dropping about a head length down and going up in a 90-degree angle. So all together, just like that. Aiming for the head and then off in a 90-degree angle. Boom, trying to hit right underneath that chin. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, same vice versa with that right hook coming from the back. It's gonna be a lot more power because you can really dig coming forward with that right uppercut. Of course, going into the chin. We're gonna start the right uppercut in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep the elbows in. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right, we're halfway through, 150 reps down. Good, go right back into the blocking. I got a little crossing in my words there. We're going right up into that blocking. Let's go. Keep them hands up. You always think about defense. Going right up into that block. You want to train that mind. After you throw a punch, keep those hands up. Of course, we're doing a lot more punches in succession, but the whole purpose is just to keep in mind right after you throw, you always want to be on the defensive. You don't want to just stand there like a tree waiting to get hit. All right, so you just keep those hands up. Boom, blocking that head, blocking that body, blocking that body. All right, now the next thing we want to do is going to be jab, because you always want to lead with the jab before throwing power punches. Okay, so we're going to do jab, right hook, and we're going to do 25 of those. All right, well, yeah, 25, 26. And we're going to start in shit like this here. All right, and we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, let's just say that's 25. All right, but you kind of get the idea. And then after that, we're gonna do jab, right uppercut for another 25, and that's gonna be ending off with 200 reps. All right, so jab, right, going forward, boom, right uppercut. So the jab to blind, make sure you can touch your opponent, then the follow up with that right uppercut to finish. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, that's basically 200 reps down. All right, right back to defense. Just loosening up the body, moving around, hopping side to side. Of course, just evading those haymakers, keeping that defense there, tracking your opponent, knowing where they are at all times, trying to think 3 to 5 moves ahead, keeping them elbows in, keeping them hands up. All right, now it's gonna get a little more difficult because we're gonna add another punch, which is going to be the left hook after the jab cross, okay? So we're gonna do jab, cross, left hook, all right? So it's like weight from left to right, back to left, back over to right. So she like this here, and we're going to do 10 of those, making that 30 reps. And we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. 1. Oops. My bad. I can't punch as hard. Gotta be a little bit lighter so I don't use the mic. Lose the mic. All right, let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 30 reps down. All right, right back to defense. Right back to defense. Keeping those hands up. Right back to defense. Keeping those hands up. Just thinking about your opponent trying to take your head off. Just being mindful and cognizant of the task at hand. All right, now we're going to do double jab, cross. So sometimes you got to get in a lot more, but you want to get in with the jab because then you can measure your distance a lot easier. So it's going to be jab, jab, cross, okay? And we're going to do that. What does that equal about? Yeah, we're going to do that another 10 times, which is totally 30 reps, okay? And that last one is going to be a lot more complicated because it's going to be a 4-punch combination as opposed to the 3, okay? So all together, like this here, okay? And again, I can't punch as hard because I will lose the mic. And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, keep them elbows in. 7, 8, 9, 10. 40 more reps to go. All right, now right back to defense. You're moving around. Make yourself a hard target. Moving around, keeping them hands up. Keeping them hands up. Remember, you're rolling in a U shape, shifting away from the left to the right, from the right to the left, trying to avoid your opponent's punches, circling your shoulders forward while leaning slightly forward, breaking that center line to avoiding those straight punches. Put them all together, blocking simultaneously. Just think about everything your opponent is doing. Now, for the last, we're basically going to throw that right hook to finish it off, okay? So it's going to be jab cross, all right, left hook, and to switch it up, right hook to the body, okay? So to throw that right hook to the body, my arm is basically just in a 90-degree angle, and you're just thinking about trying to hit the side of your opponent. So all together, jab, cross, left hook, right hook to the body. Or to make it easier, you know what? Jab, cross, left hook, right uppercut to the body. Boom, that's a lot easier because you're just thinking of your arm stabbing into your opponent's solar plexus, coming forward. So boom, just like that. That's how you go to the body with that right uppercut. All right, so this is the last 40 we're gonna do here. And each one counts as 4 reps. So we're gonna do it 10 times, that's 40 reps. And then off with the good 300, loosen up. All right, we're gonna finish strong. And we're gonna start at 3, 2, 1, let's go. Jab, cross, right uppercut, that's 1. Jab, cross, left hook, right uppercut, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now we're gonna punch out, let's go. Finish strong, punch out, punch out, punch out. Keep punching, we're gonna keep punching. Keep going, keep going. As hard as you can. Keep punching, keep punching. Want it to be above eye level to get those shoulders activated. Keep punching, keep punching. Finish strong, finish strong. Get that lactic acid building up so your arms become tired. So when they repair themselves for the next time, your endurance is gonna be a little higher, your stamina is gonna be a little bit better, You're gonna be able to keep your arms up a lot longer. All right, so keep punching. Finish strong. Keep punching. Keep punching. Keep punching. All right, go a little faster. Go a little faster. Go a little faster. Come on, keep punching. You got this. Do not give up on yourself. You're punching up. Trying to burn up the rest of your energy. Let's go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for joining me during this workout. I know if you're not used to this was probably a lot to take in, a little bit difficult, but that's why you got to take baby steps to get where you need to go, and always be a student to the game, and of course, have fun during the process. Now, thank you for joining me on this journey to the ultraviolet. And if you liked the video, please comment and subscribe, and always work towards becoming your greatest version.